All right, so this last standard is going to be CP 6 through 8. It's all about expected values, and it has to deal with probabilities, games of chance, and variables. So let's take a look at this. We're going to have to go into Algebra 2 to find this. So it's the only thing that exists within Algebra 2 that I would have you do. And it's over here at DD4. And it is the expected value of random variables. So what we're going to do, if I can look at their example, they show me the table where it shows the probability distribution of random variable x. So what is the expected value of x? And we're going to write your answer as a decimal. So you notice that, so my chances of getting an 18 is 0.5. My chances of getting a 19.1, my chances of getting a 20 is 0.4. Notice that that's a 100% probability, so it covers everything. So my expected value is going to be what happens when I take the value times the probability. It gives me a number. And then what I do is I add all those together and it gives me an expected value, or what they call an expected value of 18.9. It's almost kind of like the mean, but not exactly, because it kind of takes into account probability too. So let's go back to practice and see what this looks like. So we have this table with a probability distribution of a random variable y. So if we look at it, 0.2 or 20% of the time I get a 17, 40% of the time I get an 18, 30% I get a 19, and 10% I get a 20. So really all you need to do, if you can grab your calculator, is do 17 times 0.2 plus 18 times 0.4 plus 19 times 0.3 plus 20 times 0.1, which gives me 18.3. First, you just got to evaluate, does that number even make sense? Because the number's got to be somewhere in here between 17 and 20. We know that. And you can see that it tends to be toward the middle. So 18.3 seems to be something that would make sense. Okay. Same thing here. We just got to multiply. So 6 times 0.4 plus 7 times 0.4 plus 8 times 0.2. And we get 6.8. All right. Let me just see what's in the next level. It says, what's the mean of the probability distribution? It's just a different way of asking the same thing. Expected value and mean are the same thing. So we're just going to do 17 times 0.2 plus 18 times 0.3 plus 19 times 0.5 plus 20 times 0. And we get 18.3. Again, the number seems to make sense in there, and we're good to go. That is the standard. So